to the stream on this beautiful Friday, March the 27th, 2020. The blue skies are out, the birds are chirping. It feels like, you know, we haven't had a day like this for a while. It's been almost about a month. At least it seems like a month. Nothing but rain, nothing but cloudy skies. Very, very gloomy, dark, depressing. But finally, we are here. This is something I've been waiting for the longest time, and I'm loving it. Clouds, mine are overcast over the San Gabriel Mountains, as you can see. Um, Today, just wanted to, come back to the channel, talk about, life in isolation, about staying busy, about staying away from the news. Be aware of what's going on, obviously, but if you are constantly on it, like I was just a few weeks ago, you're just gonna fill yourself with anxiety, worry, um, and it's not gonna go good for you. It's just very depressing feeling. So, my advice is just to stay busy, um, find things to do. That way, instead of drowning yourself out, with the bad stuff, you're sort of, you know, coming in with a lot of good stuff, sort of creating it for yourself. Something I told myself yesterday, instead of trying to find the peace, create the peace. Create it for yourself so you can have that inside your mind, your heart all day long. Almost like none of this is ever happening. But there's the potato trenches there. Cleared them up. Got them going. I just got to get some more compost. Um, Fill those in. My potatoes are almost ready. But yeah, just go ahead and uh, create stuff. Create stuff for yourself to keep yourself busy. Um, it's a beautiful day outside. Some cars going by. But like I said, just create stuff for yourself to stay busy. For instance, like these logs here, I moved in here about 10 years ago. And these have been sitting here for the longest time. Rotted out now, obviously, as you can see. So yesterday I gave myself, uh, an option. Tell myself, you know what? I'm gonna cut these up. Grab my sawzall and started chopping them up. So there's always things you can do. Just gotta find them, create them. Um, Walking over here. Uh, what is that? Anyways, um, here we got my potatoes. I picked these sweet baby red potatoes, or actually, no, not sweet. I picked these baby red potatoes up from what was it, Trader Joe's, about a week ago. Small little pack. I think it was about $1.50 for about 10 potatoes. Um, you see the eyes coming out of them. Cut them in half. You can get about 10 potatoes from each cut. So cut them in half. You see the eyes there. So you got one eye here, two eyes here. Those are gonna each grow out into their own new potato set. Everything like that. Um, Yesterday, to stay busy, obviously I did cut those logs. I went ahead and also cut some parsley from the garden here. Cut some parsley from the garden here. This thing was bushing out a little, affecting some of these other plants here. And I decided, I cut them up and just go ahead and start dehydrating. So that was the mission yesterday. And Used my Excalibur food dehydrator here. Really good dehydrator. Out at about, what, in 2013, so about 7 years ago. And I bought it with the intent to, just make some homemade beef jerky and stuff like that. It's a 9-tray food dehydrator. I think I paid a couple $100s for it back then. Probably a little bit cheaper now, but really nice to take to the field or something like that. Camping. Let me open it up here. As you can see, still got some leftover remnants from the parsley that I dehydrated. Nice and crumbly, nice and dry. Down there at the bottom too. Gotta clean this up. Nonetheless, let me take a drink of my coffee here. So yeah, so just being busy, is one of the most important things during this time of isolation. I got that Jackery generator there that helps me keep me going out here in the sun. Very cool and reliable setup. Much recommended for people who are looking for a non-gas operated generator option. This one right here is a 500-watt generator. I have it connected to my iPad here, and it was charging my phone. But as you can see, it lets you know what your input is and then what your output is. Right now, the iPad is putting out about 19 watts, and I'm currently getting about 5 watts input from the sun. I think there's a slight overcast, or that palm trees in the way, blocking my solar setup here, which I have connected to my patio right here. So you got the generator there. It's connected by this 2-prong plastic connector here that goes into the solar cells here. This is what is this? Let me look on the box real quick. It's called the Jackery Solar Saga 100 output, 100 watts, 18 volts. I think it was about $300 for the solar panel itself, and then the generator was another, I think, 500, something like that. So 500 watts, $500 per watt. At least that's what it seems like. Nice little pouch here in the back that you can store your cables in. Pretty cool. And then if you don't want to hang it, because they do got these little holes to hang it from. If you don't want to hang it, you can use these Velcro strappings to put it on the ground, as you can see there, and it will kind of tilt, sort of like a kickstand on a bike. So not bad. Yeah, so I'll talk about that a little bit more later. But you can actually, there's 3 ways you can hook this up. You can do solar. You can connect it to the house, or you can connect it to your vehicle. And like I said, I'll show that a little bit later on, or maybe another video. But let me grab my coffee. Take another drink. Walk around the garden. Show you what we got going here. Got some basil, some lettuce, romaine lettuce. Took a lot of water over the last few days. Some of these plants didn't do too well, especially the basil here. Basil, from what I hear, does not like a lot of it doesn't like freezing temperatures or a lot of water. Kind of died, but hopefully it'll come back to life as it starts to heat up. Oh, we got a chopper in the sky. Somehow they always seem to interrupt one of my videos. They're 2 for 2 now on the interruption scale. Got some rosemary growing here. I will be dehydrating some of that in a upcoming weeks. Yeah. Got a little survival radio here. Really cool. I'll do a review on that. And then I got my vertical potato pillars growing. Or actually, I got my vertical potatoes growing here. Like I said, this setup will be sort of like this. So every time, well, when I see the roots coming up from that soil, I'm going to start throwing these pillars on top and filling the excess space with some more soil, so that way, oh, something's going on here. Chopper's going around in circles. That's the thing lately. Lots of stuff going on. Unsure. Of course, we got the freeway about half a mile up, so I wonder if it's an accident or something like that. But yeah, so fill up that pillar with some more soil and watch those potatoes grow up. So that's what it's going to look like. And then I got a couple more over there, so hopefully it works out. Got some seedlings growing here. Still nothing yet. Let me come over here. Still have nothing yet. These are, I believe, celery. So nothing. They say about 2 to 15 days, but we've been having a lot of rain, so this is really the first day of real sun that has come out. So, and then also over here, we have some onions and more lettuce. So nothing. So pool's obviously dirty. Still got to get to that. That chopper's coming back around. Just reminds you about stuff that's going on right now. Lots of things going on in this world. So good to keep your mind busy. Just avoid all the negativity, but be aware. Anyways. See how the fish are doing? I never really spot them. One of these days I'm going to come by here and I'm going to spot them. Nothing. So I guess one day we will see. And then obviously we got my chili plants here. Onion doing really nice. Look at that. You know, I was uncovering yesterday this red onion I purchased from Vaughn's on the, I think it was the 8th of March. Used the onion, obviously, but hold on, they're saying something on a chopper. Hold on, they're saying something on the chopper. I'll come back to my plants right now. I'm going to see what's going on. Oh, it's a missing person. If you have seen him or know his location, please call 911. That's what they are saying. That's the San Bernardino County Sheriff Department giving a message. Last seen with gray hair, unknown clothing. So we'll walk out to the front. So definitely something going on right here. They're looking for a male, obviously walking his two dogs, missing in action right now. Wow. Let's walk out to the front, see what's going on. So yes, lots of things going on right now in this world. So definitely lots of things going on this morning. Missing people. Thought I was gonna be able to give a clean video, but what do you know? We got some news. Was gonna come out here, start the Charger up. So this is a 2018 Dodge Charger Scat Pack. You've seen it before on my other videos. This has a mid-muffler delete. And that's it, pretty much stock. It's kind of dirty right now because I have it outside of the garage with everything going on. I got the Jeep inside the garage to keep it a little more preserved. But nonetheless, I will start this bad boy up since I'm already out here. Let's do this. Heard it in a minute, but we will see. Let's see. Walk out to the front. dirty here, but hopefully I'll have some time to clean it up next few days. Let me open up the inside. I'm 392 2018 Dodge Charger Scat Pack. Cold start. Everything's immaculate, everything's clean, everything's good to go. I was on it. I really like the seats. I miss it. I miss driving. Seriously do. Anyways, that's her. I'll do a video later on her. Maybe do some catching up. I know a lot of you subscribe to my channel just to see this car or see my Jeep. My bad on that. Been so busy lately with everything going on. But nonetheless, I will come back. Just walking the back. And I got a special treat. We'll be starting up the Hemi Beast. 2006 Jeep Grand Cherokee. 5.7 Hemi with heads, headers, and a cam. The battery went out because I hadn't driven it in so much and so long, but I got a new battery, and man, this thing just excites me every time I start it up. So I'm gonna pop this light on, open up the garage. Excuse the mess in my garage. You know what? Let me come around the back, or let me come around the front. That way you can get a good shot of what it looks like. I need to repaint the, just beware, I need to repaint the hood. The clear coat is coming off. I picked that up from, where did I pick that up from? Picked it up about 8 years ago from Black Auto Works. So there it is right there. That's that 5.7 Hemi Beast Mopar. Got some 22 factory production matte black rims on it. Got the gray interior. It's loaded with boxes right now. Threw some of my stuff in there just to get it out of my way, but everything's still pretty clean on it except for the hood. Hood is like I said, this is a full carbon fiber hood. Clear coat's starting to come off. I already had it painted once. I think I paid about $1,100 for this sucker, but didn't really. I think it has something to do with the heat from the hood or under the hood that causes the clear coat to, you know, deteriorate a little bit more faster than usual. But either way, I got a buddy who paints, and he already painted this once, but I'm gonna have him paint it again as soon as all this stuff quiets down, if it ever does. Obviously some paint missing, but I've had this for a while. Rims are in immaculate shape, no scratches, no, you know, dings, no dents or anything like that. Just minor wear and tear. And then the inside here, very clean, no issues really whatsoever. But key in the middle right there. Is the key in the middle? Yeah. So let's start this bad boy up. I'll give you guys hold on, I'm gonna set this camera up right here, that way you guys get a really good shot of it. That's my 5.7 Grand. It's been decommissioned right now. just because I don't want to drive it right now. I have it on non-op status. Really don't need to pay for 3 or 4 cars insurance, especially if I'm not going to be driving this one a lot. But I will bring it out of commission, get this thing back on the streets. But maybe I'll take it out for a little ride. But sure enough, I'll start this bad boy right now. Let's see. Where can I set this up? Let's see. I'm gonna set my camera up somewhere good. That way, back out a little bit. That way we could get a good shot of me starting this up. But damn, still got some stuff going on. Excuse me, I'm looking for something to put this in real quick so I can give you a cold start of this bad boy. I haven't started this bad boy up in about, it's been about what? It's been about been about a month before I started it up, since the last time I started this up, so. Yikes, I have to do this. Let's see. Let's do this. All right, so here we go. I got it set up. I'm gonna give you a cold start of the 5.7 Hemi Beast. Let you know what it sounds like. It's been a month since I started it up. Got a new battery. Let's rock. Yeah, so there we go. It's always nice to hear this thing run. Sorry, gotta shut the house door. These fumes are really strong. All the work I had done on this was done by Adam over at ST Motorsports in San Bernardino, California. Let me back away a little bit. So all the work I had done on this was done by Adam over at ST Sports in San Bernardino, California. I think it pulled in like 378 pounds of torque, 378 horsepower, 378 horsepower, 373 pounds of torque, something like that. Back away from it a little bit. My neighbors. I don't start this up a lot because I don't want to piss my neighbors off. So. But there she is. Man, I want to get her a nice paint job. just a redo, a whole do-over. You know what I mean? It's not that bad for being, 14 years old. Love it though. Love it, love it, love it. You can tell the difference, like, this light here, that light is newer than the other one here. Had somebody smack my light, a few years ago. This one seems kind of cloudy, but let me turn this off because it's getting a little hectic in the garage right now with all these fumes, and I don't want to make it uncomfortable in the house for everyone. But there we go. So as we look at this, I've only got 96,000 miles on it for 14 years in. Not bad, right? And we got this radio. Yeah, I don't want to turn on the radio. I don't want to go ahead and just run into any copyright issues with my video. But anyways, yeah, this beast is running strong. 96,000 miles. Seats are nice. Everything's still clean. Really no damage or anything. It's like I don't get in this thing much at all. Oh, and the sunroof, so pull up the sunroof. I forgot it had a sunroof. I'm like so used to having sunroofs on my vehicles. There we go. Obviously I ain't got one on the Charger over there, but I miss them. I do miss them. So yeah, so that was the gift today. That was the gift today. Little give you to you guys. I know I haven't came with any car videos lately, but you know how things go when things get kind of in a bind. But got some survival stuff over there for the long run. A lot of water, obviously. Got some food for my dogs, especially for my dogs. Where my dogs at, right? And then oh wow, what is that? It's my mask, my going out mask. Make sure you guys get one of these. That there is I got this off of a website called Woodcraft. This is the GDS P100 Elite mask with goggles. Make sure you guys are using those when you guys go out. I'll do a video on those too coming up. So anyways, this is life in isolation. Really nothing more to it than just staying home and trying to create stuff for yourself. Like I said, just want to create stuff for yourself to do. I got some more potatoes growing right here too, so you can see that I am preparing for the future. If anything happens, you know what I mean, I'm gonna have my food supply going. These are reset potatoes. I had them planted, but I've never really started a garden before, so these ones weren't growing eyes. They had a few eyes on them. I don't know what happened to them, but they weren't growing eyes like I wanted to. So I took them out, brought them inside, let the cut sides leather up a little bit, and I'm gonna let these sit for another couple weeks until these start to sprout eyes before I plant them. And these are gonna go on the side of the house where I got those trenches dug. So that's one of the things I'm doing here. Make sure you guys are for anything, just in case. I'll leave this garage door open for a second because it smells like feet in here. That's what happens when you don't have the cats on. It stinks up the garage. And this beast here, 8 miles to the gallon. Not good at all. Sucks up gas. Sucks up gas like a drunk guy at the bar drinking beer. Sucks. Anyways, I'll leave that open, let it air out. Chopper's still about. Got that chopper still about. Still looking for that person. I think it's an old man. I think something like 80 years old. Walking 2 dogs. Gray hair, obviously. Gray hair, old man, right? It relates. We're all gonna get gray hair someday. But walking back towards my chili plants here. So what do I have here? What do I have here? Like I said, I'm all new to this. So I got green bell pepper, 2 of them. These were about half the size when I purchased them. So over about 3 weeks and a lot of rain, not too much sun, they've grown double their size, so not bad. Serrano pepper, obviously the purple red onion, and then my favorite of all, can't wait till this sucker grows out, the habanero. So one of the things I have to do today or this week is fertilize. You know, during the growing season, you want to fertilize most of your vegetables every 2 to 3 weeks. I guess that's what I've read on the bottle. Like I said, I'm new to this, so I'm learning as I go here. I got some tomato plants here. With husky cherry red cherry tomatoes and super sweet 100 hybrid cherry tomatoes. These are all Bonnie plants. Like I said, it is coming up on time to fertilize. I'm gonna have to read into these, do some research, see what I need to do. This is a learn as you go experience for me. So I am not a gardener, like I said. I know nothing about this stuff, but I'm happy to take it on full force, especially with what's going on right now, and try to create something for myself and my family. So yeah. So we'll go ahead and continue to monitor the situation here. My little barbecue setup here. All these bricks. See, I'm a person that doesn't throw shit away. Or if I see people throwing shit away, I'll take it. All these right here, what I'm stepping on, the neighbor threw them away. Threw them all away. So you know what? I said, you know what? I'm gonna throw them in my backyard. I ain't got nothing in the spot right here. I'm gonna make me a little barbecue pit or a little fire pit. I guess I like to collect junk. Sometimes junk costs money too. So, but yeah. So those are all the things I got going on right now. And like I said, it's important to just stay busy in this time in order to keep yourself just sane and in control. You want to remain in control, because if you're not in control, you're going to be depressed on the couch, thinking way too much when you shouldn't have to be. And what you should be doing is going outside, enjoying that sun, soaking up that vitamin D, coming into touch with life, coming into touch with reality, and the life around you. Because in the end, that's what's really going to help you get through this. At least for me. I guess you can say my garden, my plants, the land that we live on is my number one friend right now. I'm trying to use it and explore every little corner that I got and come to just and get to know it. You know what I mean? Get out there. If you don't have much land, fine, I get it. But if you do, get outside, walk to each corner of it, experience new parts of it that you've never experienced before. And I'm telling you, you will see things in a different way when it comes to your property. I swear to God. I swear to God. Touch every corner of it. Walk every inch of it. Get down on your knees. Get down on your hands and touch it. You know, pull the dirt up. That's what you should be doing. Get to know you pay for it. Get to know it. So, with all these projects, you know, in mind, I'm gonna get to work on these today and see what I can do, because there's always something to do. That chopper's heading off into the distance now. It looks like they spread the word. Let everybody know what's going on. But I'm gonna try to do this like every 3 days. Well, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Try to be live around 10 o'clock. And hey, obviously if nobody shows up, it's all right. You know what it does for me? It gives me peace of mind. It lets me vent. It lets me talk. It lets me speak my word. Did I just step on that? No. Oh, shit. What the fudge? Damn. Anyways, it lets me speak my mind. Lets me speak my voice. And in the end, I feel good. So, with that being said, get out in your yard. If you don't got a yard, get out, take a walk, start a project if you can. Get into multiple things. That way you don't get bored. And you don't have to do them. If you got family members, you don't have to do them together. You know, and not everybody's going to want to do the same thing. So, but create things for yourself. Multiple things. That way, at any given time, you can switch it up if you get bored. Like I said, I was cutting these logs. I went to my potatoes. I went to my car. I went to the garden. I did these trenches over here for the potatoes. Feed the fish, feed the dogs. Get yourself a schedule. Get yourself a routine. That way, you are not so totally bored. Because in this time, we ain't got nothing else to do but just stay home. But most important thing is realize what's going on, but don't stay glued to that TV. That shit'll eat you up. That shit'll eat you up alive. That's what we don't want. So, hope I gave some words of advice. Let you into my life. It could be very depressing, and sometimes it is, but I'm trying to turn that around and make it easy on me for this time being. So with that being said, I wish you guys good luck. Be safe, keep your family safe. If you gotta go out there into the real world, wear protection. Practice social distancing. And listen to the signs. We all see these, like, you know, there's always signs. Even if they're not posted, there's always these, like, untold signs that we see. You know what I mean? Like, if you know it's wrong, don't do it. Those kind of signs. You know, if you feel something in your gut, like, hey, I shouldn't be doing this, or I shouldn't be in this spot, get away from there. Go. That's our mind telling us, or something telling us. The higher ups telling us, get away. So, like I said, So this is Mopar4Life. If you can't find that peace, create it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.